This is a story called The Little Monsters, Chapter 124. The kids have a swimming race with the Tremblers gang. The kids are all at school and they're at swimming practice when their swimming coach announces that they have a gala coming up, and one of the teams they'll be racing against is the Tremblers gang. "Sir, you can't make us race against them. They're dangerous. Look at what they did to Kicker during the ice hockey tournament," said Creeper. "I can assure you that even they wouldn't be stupid enough to do anything dangerous in or near the water," said Coach Tomato. "I don't mind racing against the Tremblers, Coach," said Kicker. "Are you sure, Kicker?" asked Coach Tomato. "Yes, sir," answered Kicker. "What about the rest of you? How do you feel? If you don't want to race against the Tremblers, then you don't have to. Let's take a vote. If you're willing to race against the Tremblers, then raise your hand," said Coach Tomato. Everyone raised their hand, and the coach said, "Thank you, guys. If at any point you feel scared and want to pull out, please feel free to do so, and I'll put someone else in your place." A couple of days later, the kids were in the school playground when the Tremblers gang came over to them, and Janine, the one who worked Kicker, said, "Kicker, I'm sorry for what I did to you. I meant to hit you with the hockey stick, but I didn't mean to hurt you so bad. That was wrong of me, and I know it was. I promise you that during the swimming gala I won't do anything to hurt you. Oh, that's dangerous, and we won't cheat either. I accept your apology, and I'm not sure that I believe you about the swimming gala, but I'm willing to take the risk," said Kicker. "Thank you, Kicker," said Janine. Leading up to the gala, the little monsters were a bit scared about racing against the Tremblers because they didn't know whether to believe what they said or not. Leading up to the gala, they practiced and practiced, but no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't get their doubts about the Tremblers out of their mind. They just kept thinking that they were going to do something to them. They didn't say anything to their coach, but he could see that they were worried, and he said to them, "Guys, I can see that you're worried about the race against the Tremblers. You don't have to take part. You can still back out if you wanna." "It's okay, Coach, we'll be fine," said Kicker. "Well, as long as you're sure, I will be watching them, so will other members of staff, and of course the lifeguards. If they do one thing wrong, they'll be out of the race so fast their feet won't touch the ground," said Coach Tomato. "It's okay, Coach, we'll be fine. We're not backing out now," said Creeper. "I have to say, you're all very brave. If at any point during the race that you don't want to continue, feel free to just get out of the water," said Coach Tomato. "We'll be fine, Coach, but I just hope that the Tremblers are being genuine, especially for Kicker's sake. She's been through enough thanks to them lot," said Bumpy. "I hope so too, Bumpy. I hope so too," said the coach. The gala was set to go on for 6 days, and on the first day Bumpy and Kicker swam for their team. There were 3 races each day. Bumpy swam in the first race against 3 other kids and came first. Kicker swam in the second race and came third. That first day, Kicker swam against one of the Tremblers gang, and thankfully they were on their best behaviour. On the second day, Stumpy swam against one of the Tremblers and won. Then Creeper swam against one of the Tremblers and she also came first. On the third day, Stampy swam in the first race against one of the Tremblers and came third. Then Grumpy swam against one of the Tremblers and it was a draw. So they swam again and Grumpy came first. This put the little monsters through to the semi-final. The Tremblers were also through as they were in second place, along with another team who were in third place. On the day of the semi-final, Kicker swam against one of the Tremblers and one of the other team in the first race and came first. Grumpy swam against one of the Tremblers and one of the other team, and he also came first. In the second race, Stampy raced against one of the Tremblers and one of the other team and came first. In the last race of the semi-final, Stumpy swam against one of the Tremblers and one of the other team, and it was a draw, so they all swam again. Stumpy came first and Sarah from the Tremblers gang came second. The other team were out of the competition, but they each received a medal for coming third. This meant that the final would be in 2 days and it would be between the Little Monsters and the Tremblers. So far the Tremblers had been on their best behaviour and everyone was hoping that they'd stay that way during the final. Thankfully they did, even though the Little Monsters won. The leader of the Tremblers gang went over to the Little Monsters and said, "We told you that we'd be on our best behaviour, and we were. You all did really well, so well done to you all." The following Monday at school, Mrs. Tinker gave the Little Monsters a certificate and a trophy each during assembly, and she told everyone that they raced against the Tremblers gang and everyone gave them a round of applause. They didn't see the Tremblers gang for a while after the gala and they didn't really care as long as they left them alone. End of chapter 124. Hope you like it, guys. Love yous. Thanks for watching. Bye.